I think you need to change the name of the podcast because you can't get right.
That's what I said, right?
No.
Said, that's not what you said.
The Get Right podcast.
The podcast is Can't Get Right podcast.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Can't Get Right podcast. It's your boy Peter. We sitting here with Rob and Chuck. We are about to officially review the Fall Off J. Cole album. We waited so we could have some time to sit with it, even though I don't feel like we still had enough time to really sit and like go through everything because it's such a long album. Double disc. We just want to talk about it. We go give our own opinions, our own feedback of how we feel about it. I'm going to start off with this one. Usually I let them start off, but I'm going to start off with this one. I feel like my opinion may be a little different than my two counterpoints on this one. But when I first listened to it, I got mad. When I first listened to it, I was pissed. Like, nah, this ain't what I wanted. This ain't what I expected. Actually, when I got to the second disc, when I first listened to it, I cut the shit off. Like, nah, I'm good. I felt like it was too, like, melodic. I felt like J. Cole was like so self-independent on his album. I felt like he could have got a little bit more like help, a little bit more producers, a little bit more like, I don't know, I just felt like he just wanted to show his skills and singing, rapping, producing and everything. But as I sat with it, I started listening to it even more and it started like, so when I first heard it, I was so hyped and I didn't get what I thought I was gonna get. I was disappointed. Mm-hmm. So once I kind of got away from that and just listened to it without any expectations, that's when I started getting into actually hearing it.
I got a question.
But
Was your hype the hope that he would take a shot?
no.
Okay.
No, I felt like he was going more the path of historic New York. Like, I felt like his productions was more of the back in the days of how New York used to be or how they used to produce back in the day, and it was a little bit more calmer and a little bit more like melodic a little bit more. And I just was expecting it to be a little bit more, the production level to be a little bit more higher.
Mm-hmm.
So it really wasn't what he was saying.
More energy?
Yeah, the lyrics was like on point. Like everything he was saying lyrically, J. Cole don't really miss lyrically like that. But the production is where I was kind of disappointed in a lot of it. And it kind of turned me off from it initially. But like I said, on the second go round, when I really sat with it and started listening to it, like I was in the house. When I first started listening to it, I was at work. When I got home, I started listening to it. And that's when I really started fucking with a lot of different things on a lot of different songs on the album. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to get long with it. But also, like, I was expecting something from J.I.D. on here. I was expecting them to have some heat. And he had nothing with his artists.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't even there. I'm thinking like, damn, I was expecting them to kind of like go at it a little, not, against each other, but just in a competition, competitive level to show. And then like, it was 4 features on there, on the whole album, on the whole double disc. Not that I wanted more features, not that J. Cole need more features, but sometimes
you don't really do features much on his albums anyway.
But on that second one,
there's Future on there like 2 times. You got Tim.
Erykah Badu on there.
You got Tim. That sounds like Erykah Badu.
It is.
And I don't remember. That's the song. I don't remember.
It's the third song on the second album. It was Erykah Badu. Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up and see.
It sounds. I'm wondering if that's Petey Pablo too.
I was wondering that too.
That song.
Oh, when he was like,
let me look through.
Take your Spanish shirt off.
That is called Old Dog.
Yeah.
That's called Old Dog.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that sound.
I wonder with Petey Pablo on that too, because he was giving props to Carolina,
And that's another thing too. Like I wanted more of a southern feel to it a little bit more too than what it actually was. Like I felt like it was just heavily New York. To me personally, that's how I felt.
No, I don't know. Like for one, J. Cole always been the one that produces a lot of his own music anyway.
And I feel like a lot of times that's his fault. Like that's his weakness. Is when he
told me what I feel.
That's how I feel.
I feel like I was listening to it. It seemed like he was talking to Crit.
Why you say that?
Some of the sound that he was using was the same stuff. It was not the same patterns, but some of the sounds sound like
That was Erykah Badu. By the way.
Yeah, I know. It was it just sounded like, man, like, dang, where you get that horn sound from? That sound like the sound that Crit used on a lot of his stuff. Some of the strings, some of the basses that he was using sound like some of the stuff that like he reached out and said, hey, what you use on this right here? And because I'm telling you, man, I was hearing a lot of like even the way some of his beats was switching, like it seemed like he reached out to try to like get a
real quick. So Features on Road Blues,
and another song.
Tim's is on Road Blues. Erykah Badu is on The Villas. Burna Boy is on Only You.
Yeah, Burna Boy. Yeah.
And West Side Gun is on Poor Thing.
What the hell did he do on Poor?
But yeah, that's the features that's on this particular album. But yeah, so that was like my main thing. But then the first diss to me was the better of the two.
I don't even know if I listened to him in the order of the diss or whatever. Yeah, because I was on YouTube listening.
Yeah, so the first diss to me is way better than it. Not way better, but it's better. The second diss is where he get into a lot of the melodies, and that's another issue that I had with it was him singing. Like I don't want to hear J. Cole sing,
but
at all.
No, this see, I had no problem because the thing is like I'm just listening to his music. He don't do many features anyway,
right?
So I already knew, like, I wasn't looking for features. I wasn't expecting too many. The fact that he had 2 future features was dope. And I both of those songs I like.
Right.
Even the productions, I'm not even upset about the production. Like, because I've never listened to J. Cole music like, oh, this beat is crazy.
All right, we're going to get to yours. I got more. Let me go. Okay. Y'all going to get to y'all. Let me finish mine. I didn't feel like I got certain shit that really stick out to me as Cole as far as songs. Like I didn't feel like I got like a 95 South. I didn't feel like I got like a Tales of Two City. You ain't like that 95 South?
No, I did, but you said you didn't get nothing that was sticking out.
To me, like them. Like that's how I felt when I first listened to it. When I first went through it, that's how I felt.
When you first.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Tales of Two Cities, even like this supposed to be his last album, I was expecting something like Note to Self. When that 14-minute song he had,
that's long.
Yeah, but I love that song. I love how he was actually just being vulnerable and having a conversation. And that was like my main things about what I didn't like about the Cole album. But what I did like, I felt like he was being creative. I felt like he was just trying like to break the mold in the sense of not being like everything else you hear on the radio. We always complaining about you hear the same shit all the time, every day. And then when somebody come out with something that's kind of like original, like I really appreciated the fact that when I did sit with it, and this is the beautiful part about music. That's the great part about music, because it took me through a journey of not liking it, then like, okay, and then actually start fucking with it and then really start liking it. And versus something that I hear that ain't really got no substance behind it, or some bullshit that you just hear where it just ain't got no context and no nothing, and you automatically know you don't fuck with it. But this actually took me through channels of actually listening and actually having an opinion and actually coming to my own conclusion in the sense of like, damn, I actually do fuck with it. But initially I was like, nah. So that's one thing I did fuck with it, the complexities of it, the layers of it. It wasn't just so simple to the point where you could hear it and be like, oh, I know exactly what he's talking about. I know exactly where he's going. So that's one thing that I did fuck with. The songs that I did like was Quick Trip, I like Safety, I like
Quick Stop.
Quick Stop, I'm sorry, you're right. Drum and Bass, I like Road Blues. Who the fuck is you woke me up when I was in my first funk with it? I like that off the bat. Like the sample, the Wu-Tang. It was Wu-Tang sample, right?
That was tight.
Was it a Wu-Tang? It was something. I forgot who the sample was exactly, but that was like the one that really stuck out to me the most. This track 2, I like that one from the rip. The creativity with Life Sentence, talking about the Big and Pop thing. I thought that was not a unique spin, but I thought it was something that I didn't expect when I first listened to it.
Yeah, like them apologizing to each other.
But when I first listened to it, I thought he was talking about somebody he actually knew, like a personal person. But then I went, I'm like, oh shit, he talking about them. So
yeah, when I started hearing Vegas and stuff like that, you know.
And then when I heard the song Love Her Again, I thought that was funny because I feel like I know people that I can relate to that story a lot with certain particular women that are choosing certain lifestyles that I don't fuck with like that, you know. But I would if you wasn't in said lifestyle or somebody that I really like. Yeah, I can have a great conversation with somebody like, damn, we really could have been, but I can't.
It's funny because when I heard that, I was like on that note too, and then I started listening, and then I started hearing, then I started like kept checking reviews, and people said, "Oh, that's about hip hop." Then I went back and listened to it. And then you heard the whole story within it, and just like, oh shoot, the metaphors, and that was so crazy.
I picked it up immediately because he said he had to leave from where he was at and went to New York. And he said he went to the it's a place in New York that was really famous.
The tunnel.
Like that, and because I've heard some of the interviews and people talking about it, said, you know, he seen her pack a bag, went down to the A. Like,
then she went down to the A.
So I picked it up immediately.
To the South music, and then he was talking about how the New York cats was like
she switched up. She ain't like how they were hating on the music, but at the same sense, they was saying Cap, because Cap came from the South. Yeah, they're trying to knock it, but then like you following the trends. I said, yo, it's
so like that definitely was it. But out of all of them, like I listened to the whole album, I don't think it's his best work. I don't think it's better than Forest Hill Drive, and I don't think it's better than Born Center. To me personally, I don't think it's better than either one of them.
What y'all feel about Quick Stop?
Yeah, like that's one of my favorite ones. Immediately when I heard that, see, that's like, to me, that's the Cole I like, or that's the Cole I'm used to hearing. And not saying he don't do something different, but he very good at storytelling. So that was one of the ones that immediately that
how y'all feel about the Let Out?
I love the Let Out.
You like the Let Out?
Look, so
I was stuck on the Let Out. I was going back. I'm still kind of going back and forth with the Let Out.
I like the Let Out because it was something different.
Yeah,
I felt like it's a couple of songs that I feel like that would be commercial or radio. I think that would be one of them. I think that 2-6 is one, and it's a couple of others. I got it in my notes, but I felt like the Let Out, and I'm thinking it's different. It reminded me of Bone. That's what they put me in the mindset of, and I'm like, it's kind of different from him.
I think it's a good song for cinematics. Like I feel like we're gonna see that shit on some movies.
Drum and bass was dope.
Yeah, drum and bass.
Yeah,
drum and bass.
But that's everything I got. We can give it whoever want to go next. Rob, Chuck, you want to go next?
Oh yeah, I want to go next.
Go ahead.
Because same thing when I got a call from him.
Mad as shit.
See, hold on, before you start. See, that's one thing with us, or even just having this whole podcast and even talking about it. What happens is it was so much hype. You was looking for something, and then when somebody else started talking about it, you already get
start developing the biases.
Yeah, you start developing.
But to your point, I knew that wasn't gonna happen with him because he always go against what I say.
Right.
Well, not even that. It's
our competitive nature. Like if he say something, like nigga, let me look into that my damn self.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
so
how we.
So when he called me, he got me like, man, it's alright. He heard a couple of songs then he called me later on like, man, I cut it off, man. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like,
oh wow.
So I was kind of like, all right, man, if it's that bad, I mean, it can't be that bad. I just can't believe it.
But that's what it wasn't. But that just my expectations was like you said.
So I waited for high energy. It wasn't high.
So I waited a day, and then I listened to it, and for like the first 10 songs, I'm just like, what is this nigga talking about? It's crazy. You know, so the first 10 songs, I'm like, what are you talking about? Then the 11th song, which was let's see here, which one was it? I'm about to pull it up real quick.
You said the 11th song?
The song, okay. The Villist.
The Villist.
That came on. Actually,
that's what
actually 39 intro. It hit. Yeah, it started off and it ended up good, and then when it got to the Village, I was just like, okay, I can't see what you're talking about. And then I felt like it fell off. You know what I'm saying? I really felt like it fell off. This is the first time I listened to it. But then it picked back up around. Let's see when it picked back up. I think it was I love her again. That's when I felt like it picked back up.
That's the
What was you talking about?
That's like the common.
The common joint. So, and that was the first time I listened to it. And I'm just like, okay, all right, cool. I said it ain't no classic or nothing like that, but it was okay. For us like that little section that it kind of I felt like it missed. But then I said, okay, I sat on it for a day. I said, let me listen to it again. All I thought was, nah, that's a classic, man. I listened to every song. I listened to the lyrics. I was just like, of course, like Pito say, all the lyrics on point. He didn't miss with the lyrics on nothing.
Right.
Then, so with the lyrics, I mean, it was like he told so many stories, and the way he built them up, he had you feeling it from the corny dude to the hardest dude. He told a story for everybody. It's like he filled the role for every black dude that you can have a stereotype or any type of connotation about. You know. Then I started listening to the music, and me being a musician, I started listening to some of the stuff, and I'm just like, yo, this stuff is like. I felt like he gave us something different that the industry don't have. He gave us something that we can listen through to all the way through without missing, without having to skip any song. Because even when you decide even when I thought I was gonna maybe want to skip a song, then it'll do something in it that'll catch me, and I'll be like, nah, let me sit and ride through this. You know, so everything had its time and place of how he placed it, the way he told the story. From what I understand, is the first half of the album was kind of like 2014 Cole. From what they said, from when he was 29, age 29. Then the second half, which is intro 39, is now that he's 39. This is his.
I think they said something about him going back to Fayetteville.
Yeah, he was talking about how he felt going back, being a different person that he was, and he couldn't be in them same elements. He couldn't be in that same environment and stuff.
And
like
now
that.
he's 39.
Right.
Yeah, now he's 39. Exactly. So it was two parts of his life that he rapped about. I mean, that he rapped from. So I felt like it was a classic, especially when you go back and listen to it again. If you turn around, and I'm not even like a huge I'm not even a huge Nobody fan, but when it came down to that, I said, oh yeah, that's definitely a classic. Whether it's from back in the day listening to it, whether it's like to today listening to it, you can listen to that and enjoy it. He didn't give you anything to where, like I said, he even talked, like I said, well, you know, on the talking about the rap. Talk about hip hop. The song he was talking about hip hop. I Love Her Again. He was talking about how mumble rap came. All of that he was talking about everything right there. He even brought up the Drake and Kendrick beef in that song.
Right. Yeah. They said that how
his two friends were fighting over or whatever like that, and
basically
saying, telling him the same thing.
Yeah, saying that y'all are like they're all the best niggas, but then come to find out she was telling
him the same thing. So he addressed that situation, and I'm glad he didn't. I
ain't gonna say he addressed the situation.
I mean, well,
he spoke on it, but he didn't really go.
That's my version of Cole addressing the situation. Like he was saying that it was subliminal. Like, okay, yeah, we all were being told the same thing by everybody that you the best, you the best, you the best. Y'all two are over there fighting over it. I started jumping in, but I said, nah. You know what I'm saying? But so I got mad at hip hop.
Right.
So that's basically what he was saying. And hip hop came at him like, no, nigga, you stop fucking with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know, it's just, you know, it was a classic, man. Like, everything, when you listen to it sonically from the start to the end, especially if you listen to it with headphones, you listen to it sometimes in the car or whatever like that, your speakers might not be that good or whatever, but man,
I think the car or headphones are the best.
Yeah, the headphones are definitely the best. Yeah,
one thing it's definitely doing, this album is definitely creating a conversation. because everybody talking about it.
Yeah.
It actually like it been trending like crazy, so it's definitely did his job as far as like even with him going to North Carolina, being there and handing out the digital copies of the album. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I see.
You seen
He riding around.
He
said
like in a, I don't know what kind of car is it, a Honda or something?
Honda Accord.
And he driving around his
Or it's a
That's
Civic.
nice, though.
He got his old Civic that he used to drive to school back and forth to New York, which is crazy. Hondas ain't no joke.
Not at all.
But he said he put a new motor in there, and he said we just about to ride around.
Passing out CDs.
Yeah.
Well, he's selling them. I don't think he's passing them out.
He's selling them?
He's selling them. Yeah, because he said he wanted.
I just can't see him collecting money from how many people was at the actual college.
Yeah.
Because there was so many fucking people.
He didn't have. I don't think he had enough for the people at the college.
Not at all.
Yeah. But what was I finna say? Yeah, it was a great album for me, man.
This is not an album that I can listen to back to like all the way through.
It's so long.
Not only for the time frame, but just a lot of songs.
It's a lot of songs. That's the only thing.
It's so long. Like when I listen to it again, I could.
No, that's wild.
But that's because I mean, even with the singing stuff, like compare that to some of the stuff some of these rappers is doing out here. Like his singing was actually good. Even with the auto tune, like it wasn't like so auto tune that it was. Like I couldn't take it. Like it was definitely like T-Pain quality auto tune. You know, it was definitely good.
No, he didn't go that far. Like,
no, I'm not saying like because you go T-Pain on a hyper note with it, but far as the quality of it and the clarity of it, yeah. Compared to like, come on, with Future, like you don't understand what Future be saying half the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know,
I don't know. I be feeling like that should be on purpose with them.
Yeah, whether it's on purpose or not, whether it's on purpose or not, like the way he did it was great. The way he put the harmonization together, man. A lot of people, man, yeah, y'all gotta understand the effort that he put into that alone, the singing part with the harmonies and stuff was a lot. And then I was listening to like some of the beats and stuff. I said, yeah, I can see how he took a while to make this album because these beats aren't like they are musical beats. It was instrumentation in those beats. It wasn't like maybe AI could have probably produced on some of those, but it seemed like real musicians was playing through a lot of that stuff. You know, some of the bass lines I was listening to.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah, man.
That was a sense of like AI replacing instrumentation. Like, I've never even thought about that.
Well, shit, they started replacing rappers.
No, I know, but even making beats and stuff, but like specific instrumentation, like I never thought about that. Like if you think about a bass, like a trumpet or whatever the case may be, like I only need this particular part for this particular song.
Man, like I was listening to the music, man. It sounded like he got real musicians to come through and hook this bass line up and create a look. I know Cole is a musician. I mean, he's a producer, but he ain't got he don't play those instruments. You can't replicate those instruments like that. I know that for a fact.
Right.
Yeah, so it was a lot of effort put into this album. A lot of effort. Chuck, what you think?
All right, so initially when I first listened, I enjoyed it off the muscle. Like I had no problems with it. It's a couple of songs I would say I'm not necessarily fond of, but I like the album for the most part. And what would happen is I would be listening, and then another like this song was alright, but then right after I would hear something I really love. One thing I noticed is how much homage he paid.
Mm-hmm.
The comments, the 2-6. I don't know if y'all remember, but that's a sample from the last Mr. Big. Take this shit.
He had an Outcast.
Yeah, he did. And I can't remember. I thought I put that in my notes, but he did have an Outcast. Me and You. So the last Mr. Biggs take this
DMX
to take this shit to trial.
I ain't like the DMX one either.
What?
No, I ain't like it.
I feel like because the DMX song, this why because it's a good it's a dope song.
It was too similar to DMX.
No, it wasn't. That. It's just like the DMX song.
That's the life.
You don't like the
music.
Yeah.
I like that, but the thing about it was two songs back to back though. I feel like he was talking to his wife.
Right.
That right there, I was like, for them to be back to back was kind of wild, but I liked them. So the 2-6, like I said, that's the last Mr. Big. Take that shit to trial. Safety, it reminded me of the 90s old, and that also had a sample from Queen Latifah, UNITY.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all caught
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Run the Train, like I really like that one. I don't really necessarily remember everything about the song, but Poor Thing, that's one of my favorite songs.
Poor Thing was dope.
That's a song that supposedly that's somebody back at home that been talking shit about him. And
I heard some people talking about that. I forgot who it was, but they were saying like he got all the energy for somebody that ain't known, but where was the energy for everything else? Not that matter. I'm just telling you something I heard.
Yeah. I feel like the reason for that is like, nigga, that's some real hate there. With old boy back home, he's like, these niggas like, we cool. Like,
there's a lifetime friend versus niggas I just met in the industry, you know.
Well, the nigga at home, he not cool with him at all. But the people in the industry, like, I feel like he really with Kendrick and Drake, I actually think he friends with him.
Yeah, friends.
So with them, and he was like, you know, they actually can talk. They actually can say something. Like, nigga, who the hell are you? Like, you local. And he said he'll meet up with him. He was like, we can meet up. No cameras, no nothing. We can throw hands, whatever. The Bounce Roll Blues, and I think that's the one with Tim's. Like,
yeah, that's the one with Tim's. Yeah.
I love that song.
No, that's the one with Future.
Yeah, that's both of them.
Okay.
Alchemist produced that one too.
Yeah, that's the one with both of them. Mm-hmm. And Who the Fuck Is You? Like that one right there.
Yeah, that was.
I think that one could be like a radio single because of the energy. Because a lot of the songs on here, I don't feel like it got energy for the radio, and that's what some people gonna say. Or I feel like that's what happened with you. It was so chill, so kind of like possibly monotone.
They say T Minus helped produce that one in vinyls or vinyls, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. But go ahead.
So that open those back up. Drum and bass. He had a line on there that I love. He said the shit that I write so fire, my hands afraid of the pen.
Yes. I was like, when he said that, like, yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a minute since I was like, hold on, let me rewind this real quick. When he said I write so fire, my hand afraid of the pen, I was like, oh yeah, bro, it's on his shit with this one. So that's one that was a standout. The drum and bass. Mm-hmm. The Let Out, y'all said y'all don't really like them, but
he liked the Let Out.
Yeah, I like the Let Out.
Yeah, with the Let Out.
I like the Let Out.
I think the Let Out was gonna be good for visuals, though. I think we're gonna see that shit in some movies.
Yeah, I feel like that was a good one. It's something different from him.
Yeah,
it's melodic. I think like I really love it. It put me in the mind of Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I think a lot of these are movie quality score songs. Like you can because they all tell stories.
Right.
So like you could put like whatever movie they could be in hood.
And he's good. And hopefully he do like he did with For Your Eyes Only. I feel like if I'm not mistaken, he has a video for all of those, but it just wasn't necessarily put out. It's just like if you look for him, it's a video for it. Also, the Bums and the Ville Hit the Gas. That shit was nice, and they had the Ludacris sample on there. The Fantasy.
Yep.
So that was a dope one. I like the energy on that one.
Just say Fierce and T Minus helped produce that one too with J. Cole.
Right. Okay. And then you got Lonely at the Top. Now, Lonely at the Top was a little sad for me. I feel it was a sad song because I feel like what he's talking about on that song is like, all right, this is something I wanted for a long time as a kid or growing up, and then he accomplished it. And when they say money can't bring you happiness and things like that, like you can get all this money or you can buy all these cars you like.
Elon Musk tweeted that the other day.
Yeah, I seen it.
I posted it.
And so I feel like he said basically he's done all he wanted to do with hip hop or with music, and he's still like, all right, like he's there now. It's like you get something that you wanted all your life, and then you just be like chill with it after you done had it so long.
Right.
Just like what you said, I feel like this album was like a under 3,000-ish transition.
Yeah. And hold on, that's another thing, because it's a song
like when Andre was like, okay, I'm not a rapper, I want to try something else,
right.
which explains like the singing and everything like that. You just want to
don't start playing different and not rapping, my nigga.
Nah, but this is my thing. I wanted to say this too.
Don't do that, my nigga.
I feel like his take on the singing was a lot better than Andre's take on the singing.
No, because Love Below was dope, bro.
Love was dope. No, that was dope. Like, but the quality of singing, like the harmonizations and stuff like that, Andre be like, he not necessarily a singer. He just his voice isn't a singing voice, but it's dope what he do. But I think what he want to sound like as a singer ain't what actually comes out.
But the thing is, with Andre 3000, you don't never hear Andre 3000 doing these vocals and think that he's actually trying to blow.
I don't think J. Cole either.
Nah,
I think he is.
I think
J. Cole think he got a nice voice?
Yes, nigga,
I don't think he doing all of that. Man.
I don't think
I do.
I don't think he did.
You think he was like singing to his heart's content?
Nigga, you just said he was. Oh,
Listen, that's
the vocals and all that shit, right? Nigga, you gave a 5-minute speech of how much effort he
but I ain't say he was a great singer. Like,
I'm just saying what you said, and that
I think he talking about the production.
No, he was talking about singing.
No, for a rapper to do what he did with the harmonies the way he had them, like.
So how is that different than what I'm saying?
Because Andre 3000 really be trying to sing.
Forget Andre 3000. J. Cole, you said that he's not putting that much effort into trying to sing. Like, that's when I said that, you said no. But then you give him 15 minutes.
What I'm saying, he took his time to make sure harmonies was right. Not necessarily singing, but he made sure his harmonies, the way those harmonies were put together, you don't put those type of harmonies together without someone like coaching you, or either having someone like Chad, rappers aren't singers.
That right there is gonna start some shit.
Yeah, rappers aren't singers. Like the effort that he put into putting those harmonies together was like dope. It was.
I didn't say it wasn't, but I say he's trying to sing.
But I'm not saying he was trying to sing. What I'm trying to say is he put effort into putting those harmonies together. I'm trying to say he's trying to come with a whole singing album or nothing like that. He didn't even have a vibrato. Like that's a point in itself that he wasn't trying to sing. You know? Mm-hmm. But hit a note for me, and I hit a note, and then we'll say who trying to sing and who not trying to sing.
Trying to get this canceled. I hit a note. Call the police.
I'm just saying.
Somebody just died over there.
But yeah, so, and what's crazy is, so the 39 intro, it reminded me of Love Below. Mm-hmm. Like, because if I'm not mistaken, at the beginning there is one beat, and then it switched. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that did remind me of Love Below. The Fall Off, that's the one, that was the first single. We telling his life verse, which is quite impressive. That's something Nas did, but ain't too many people did it. Mm-hmm. I like that one. And then you have The Village.
Fall Off is inevitable.
The Village is dope, and that's the one with Erykah Badu.
Hold on, so The Fall Off, is that disc 2 track 2? Mm-hmm. Because on the video it's disc 2 track 2.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, sure. I'm just going in.
No, I know that.
No, it is. It is. Yeah.
If you go on YouTube, disc 2 track, I didn't know that.
See, the 39. See, let me see how you. See, look, 29. Then on the new song, when the new she did 39.
Right.
That's why you know.
Oh yeah. That's right. Because
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So yeah, then The Fall Off, The Village, Old Dog. I really love that one, and I was wondering it was Petey Pablo on there because that's the one he was like, talking about how. Like Petey Pablo was the first one to put North Carolina on, but now he's doing it. So I really love that. And I was wondering because that
same featuring Petey Pablo.
It does.
Okay. Yeah.
So I knew I wasn't tripping because I was like, that sound like Petey Pablo.
Petey Pablo.
The Life Sentence with DMX. Pito say he didn't like it, but I like it. Because the thing is, with me, the reason why I like it,
put it like this, in reference to the original, I prefer the original one. And I'm not saying I didn't like it, but I just prefer the original better. That's all.
That's the only thing about it.
It was something that hit to me. It's this equivalent to me. When Jay-Z and Beyonce remade
the Tupac song.
Yeah. That's what it felt like to me.
I didn't like that.
You know what I'm saying? Not that it was a bad song. I just prefer the original more. That's the only reason why I say that.
Because I was about to say, because the thing is with me, I'm really big on listening to lyrics and the flow. Mm-hmm. And so that's why I had no problem.
How you feel about Only You?
Only You.
I need to hear Only You again.
That's the one that had.
That's the one with Burna Boy.
Yeah.
At the end, talking.
I gotta hear Only You again.
I thought you was gonna resonate with that one because we did that one song. Right.
That's the one with Burna Boy on it.
Right.
That one nice. I feel like that could possibly be a radio single.
I don't know if it'll be a radio single because it had too much going on in it to be like it really had, like I don't think the radio will be able to catch her.
Possibly not, but when Burna Boy come on, like it was just a real good complimentary for Cole and that song, whatever. Let me see what else I got. Let's see. Man Above. Oh my God, that's the one with. Is that
That's what Marvin Sapp.
Marvin Sapp? Yeah, I love that song. Like that song is dope. Like I feel like that song right there is gonna be one of the. It's a couple of songs on here. I feel like there's gonna be ones that surprise us what's gonna be popular. So, matter of fact, what we should do
because that song, the song that he sampled, that never would have made it, was that song ran like number one for like almost a year or something like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
my bad, my ringer on. But
go ahead, you good? Keep going.
Oh yeah. You know you can't play that like.
No, I know.
Oh, okay. I was about to say yeah. So that one, the Man Above, I really love.
There's some people that is doing that though on YouTube. I don't know.
They distort it.
Oh yeah,
you can distort it. Or don't have it too loud.
They'll turn up the speed.
Yeah.
Then the What If, there's a song about Biggie and Pac. I like the.
Yeah, What If was dope.
I like the concept of it. Like it's a dope song. And what it did was, even though it's similar, not similar. I ain't gonna say the concepts are similar, but you know, Kendrick had the Man in the Garden, when sampled the Tupac song, so it just kind of put me in the mind of that. And Quick Stop, I love that because I love the story on that one. So to me, like I said, like you said, it's something you can't listen to. I think what happened is with me, it's gonna be certain songs that I'm going to like. Oh, I'm about to play this, or this was going.
You can listen to Quick Stop.
I love that song.
No, he talking about the whole album.
Oh yeah. So I'm saying I like that. So most of the songs I definitely like, and it's probably gonna be a couple of songs I probably won't replay as much.
Right.
But there's definitely quite a few that's gonna get a whole lot of burn with me. I feel like I said, people was looking for high energy, but it wasn't that. I feel like, but when I listen to Cole, when I listen to music in general, I'm not listening to it to be hyped. Like,
and all the songs.
I think Cole gave us Cole though. Like, I felt like he gave us like. I'm
talking about the ones I felt like we didn't get was all the ones that's high energy.
Yeah,
like 95 South, I feel like that's high energy.
Yeah. But see, I think that's what. No, I don't think Tales of Two Cities high energy.
I think so.
No, it's chill. It's just a good story.
I always expected vibe from Cole, so that's me.
And who the fuck is you? That's what that is.
He gave me a vibe.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't argue that.
The whole album was a certain tone that this album gave. That, like, when you listen to it, especially when you know what it's about, what the history of how what it's.
Yeah, I agree with you. My thing is though, too diss to that tone is like in a lot.
Too diss?
It wasn't too diss to the tone. You could actually tell the difference in the tones from one to the other, so you can listen to.
He's saying you can't.
That's why it's separate. But that's why it's a 2 disc.
Yeah.
For when you want to feel like this, here you go. You want to feel like this, we on this time.
Like I said,
all right, so where y'all rating this album? You finished with your notes right now?
No, he got
no. It was a couple of songs I think I left off because the whole world is Ville. That one is dope as fuck too. Like,
you like the whole world?
Yes, man. Yes.
I was.
Come on.
Okay, so this is my thing with the whole world. Well, you know.
Yeah. This
my thing with the whole world
is too.
If you gonna do a song for your city, you really need to. I think you need to turn up for that and put like you need to. If you gonna have them chant and say "Welcome to Atlanta," like anything like you got to really like. Ain't nobody gonna be. No,
you know what I'm saying? Like no. Because y'all looking for that type of energy as far as a battle song because
battle songs.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying.
Battle songs.
It's not, but that's what you want for energy. Or that's what, like, if it came down to like Welcome to Atlanta is a party song. But if it came down to if it's a battle song with Atlanta, you're gonna go past Detroit. Automatically, there's nothing I'm putting over there.
But you wanted an anthem for the city, man. So you want the city to be like chanting this. I don't see the city chanting that. That was the one song I was like. That's the one, and like I said, I'm glad you brought it up because that's the one song on the album I was just like, that's the only song that I was just like,
I think you confused.
I think if you're gonna do a song for your city, you really got to put that thing on. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's what he was doing because when you think of Georgia by by Ludacris.
That was by Fayetteville, man. Like, he was really putting the city on. He was. It was a whole name.
Look.
I don't know for shut it down.
F-A-Y-E-T-T.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all looking for different energy.
They are energy songs, nigga.
No, but
I'm just looking at the.
If I look at one of the songs that I say is for Georgia or Atlanta, and I guess because you're just gonna say Georgia, is Field Mob with the Ray Charles sample. It's a chill song, but I feel like that's an anthem. That's something for Georgia.
I feel like it was chill till Luda got on it.
Man,
no matter what, the hook is chill.
The original, like that's that's a whole thing right there. I know y'all don't know the history behind that, like the real history. Like it's beyond Field Mob and it's a South Georgia thing that people got.
Like I would rather if we ever get to that point where they want to come and tell the story of all of that when it went down. But yeah, I'd let y'all hear the original.
But it's an original. What you mean? Oh, you talking about
before the Field Mob?
Oh yeah. You talking about Ray Charles?
No. The original Georgia song that popped off before Ludacris or Field Mob. There was some guy that was working with Field Mob that I know.
Oh, okay.
From my hometown that really did the first Georgia song, and they took it to. It was a whole legal thing. So that's why I don't want to mention it. It's a lot into it.
Now I don't think we can hit it, but this shit was crazy to me. I'm sorry, that I love that song. I don't know. I guess because I'm like when I listen to Cole, I'm looking for something that's soulful.
It was soulful, but it wasn't. I don't think it was an anthem song for the city. I don't think he put on for the city with that for real.
But that's what 2-6 is though. That's what 2-6. That's the anthem for the city. If you saying you need an anthem, that's exactly what 2-6 is.
All right, so what are y'all rating this as far as Cole albums? Like, let me go pull up J. Cole albums so we can see where y'all ranking them.
This the thing. I'm not putting nothing over of Cole over Forest Hill Drive. I just think
Forest Hill Drive was
like. It's probably one song on Forest Hill Drive that I don't like.
All right, so Forest Hill Drive is number one. What about Born Center?
Born Center is number two for me.
Me too. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, Born Center. Yeah.
What about K?
I'm not. Hold on. And before, like Born Center is almost competing with Forest Hill Drive.
I would not argue that.
Like it's almost competing with it.
What about KOD? Is KOD better than this or KOD better than this? I like this better than KOD.
Yeah, this.
I like KOD. The beats are better. The beats is more energy. I like you got more energy with the beats, but
I'm a vibe. I'm a vibe person. Like I vibe with this.
I listen. Like that's the thing. Like I really be into the lyrics, so the beats sometimes don't.
But I'm saying
lyrics
and the music is I vibe.
What about the off season?
I don't think I can listen to the off season.
I listen to the off season. I like the off season. That's with Amari on it. Mm-hmm. That's with My Life. That's 95 South.
Oh yeah. I didn't listen.
Oh yeah, you gotta listen to it. 'Cause to be honest with you, his discography is good. Like I don't think he got a bad one. The one that I would probably put at the bottom possibly is For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah. KD down there with me too. I don't really like KD like that. KOD, I'm sorry.
Man, Photograph.
I gotta re-listen to
Kill Edward.
I gotta re-listen to it.
Yeah, that's a good one. The one song on there I didn't really like is Run It Up.
Run It Up. His single.
Yeah. I like
Run It Up. Run It Up.
That song was cool, but I wasn't a fan of it like that. But like I said, I'm definitely looking for the visuals now because I feel like there's gonna be some good visuals with this.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what's gonna put this over the top too.
I think so too. Like I say, I feel like every song can have like a its own like story like I say visual to it.
Right.
Its own video.
I think the visual is gonna be dope. That's what I'm looking for. Waiting for the tour.
You think this is his last album?
No.
No.
This is definitely not the last
I don't
album.
think this is his last album.
And the reason why is because, like I said, of what he did with it.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you why it's not his last album. That nigga is independent.
Yeah, that's another.
He mentioned that. He mentioned that.
Yeah.
He mentioned that in there.
Like he got a distribution deal.
Yeah.
He got the same thing with. And I'm not gonna lie.
He said he not that he free. He can, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So that's why I honestly thought that was a shot at Drake.
Oh yeah. Because Drake just signed.
Yeah. See, Kendrick, he got a distribution deal.
Drake signed like 10 people.
Kendrick got a distribution deal. Cole got a distribution deal.
Million,
No, I ain't saying shit about that.
Yeah, but it's one of those things.
on
Like,
him, but
you burn yourself out.
yeah.
I think that was a
It's a
problem.
machine.
Like,
Yeah. You become a machine, and
there's no reason for you to be putting out two
But the
fucking
one-
albums a year.
Like you said, when you're making that much money, you're making that much rent.
But
why
no,
they-
that's because they telling you to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
the ability for you to even put out quality at that point is going to be.
that's why you got
mentioned.
writers and everybody
But
around. niggas.
you know what
And that's
what
why it's at
really
this point.
pisses me off is the fact that they said that it was a Kendrick and two Kendrick features on here and two Drake features on here that we won't get now.
Yeah,
Like the possibility of it. Like even I'm not necessarily a Drake fan, but
I like first person shooter though.
yeah, like it's cool.
Shit on Apple.
Like one of my favorite Cole songs.
No,
is
I
In
like
the
first
Morning.
person shooter because J. Cole didn't produce it.
So you don't like his
So you don't like his production.
I said that. No. It grew on me. I'm just saying that was my initial.
His production is just so subtle, so chill. That's what it is. I get.
No, I know. I just wanted more.
So you want you want him to get on like a
Mike Will shit. I want
Mike
him.
Will.
Yeah.
See, that's some shit y'all really don't want to get.
You know?
I'm not saying. What I'm saying is because that's because if you look at the features, what's the song he had with Moneybagg Yo? I don't think that's a Mike Will beat, but you see.
No. So if Drake get on certain producer shit, he gonna create it in his own. But if he get on somebody else's song, it's gonna be their song. There's a difference whether he gets somebody beat and created his own rhythm, his own lane with it. But if he get on a song with Gio Gotti or somebody else, I'm pretty sure he gonna just let them do what they want and he gonna put it first.
But I think
So you saying you want something like that for him and then him create that energy?
I think that's kind of the tell of what when they say Yayo's mad at him with Jay because like I think they tried to make him go a route like that and he like nah, let me go my lane.
I feel like
A core fan base for him.
You know, it's a perfect example is Nas. Nas do this a lot.
Yeah.
Like he'll get a bunch of shit, a bunch of beats that ain't necessarily.
This is not the same.
I'm
bro.
not saying it is, but I'm
No,
saying
because
it's to
Nas
me
beat-
it's similar.
No, because J. Cole beats are dope. You just might not. You might be like,
we gonna see.
some of Nas beats. I'm be like, no, at all. This not J. Cole. I don't think that's J. Cole.
I'm just saying it's similar to me.
And it's a difference. J. Cole's like, bro, I'm making my beats. Like, let's just.
Yeah.
So, like I like his production. I ain't gonna lie. I like it be so chill and I really listen to him. The motherfucker dope to me.
I don't know. I just feel like sometimes, and I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's terrible. I actually like it once I sat down and listened to it. But I do feel like sometimes at certain levels you can't reach on your own. That's all I'm saying.
You want the hype or more energy, basically.
I mean,
you want
to
more
be
2-6 energy.
in this era as top 3 with doing it all yourself. I think that's kind of a statement in itself.
No, definitely 100%. And I'm not hating on Cole production at all.
So you saying that it's if you use other producers, he would be number 1 basically.
Clear. If he had the machine behind Drake,
I was testing him
J.
right
Cole,
there.
no, seriously. If J. Cole,
I was hoping you would fail. If so it's like a dog gonna argue with you, but you dog go went right into it. Yeah,
no, seriously. Because like if J. Cole had Drake machine, he would be.
But see, it's not even that he
Nigga be
don't.
Elvis.
It's not that he don't. He just don't want that.
No, I know.
See, the thing is, I feel like what Drake had to do was conform to.
But like I said, look at what Drake got too. Drake got writers and this
That's what
and
I'm
that
saying,
going on. So Cole is doing it.
Actually, like to your point, that may get in the way. It may fuck it up. But I don't want
I was gonna go into that after you got into it. I was gonna say the problem with that is, and we've seen artists do this, where they're on the label and they're
that's
being
true.
pushed by the label and they're doing a certain type of music. They leave the label, try to do their own thing. They switch up their whole stock of what they start doing, what they really want to do, and nobody's used to them. Just like fuck with that right there.
I'm gonna give
you know.
a prime example for me. I'm a Gucci fan. I was listening to Gucci when Gucci and Jeezy was beefing. And then he dropped that "It's Gucci Time" with all them Swiss Beat songs.
No, you're right. Yeah.
That shit was terrible. I didn't like it. Not saying the music was bad, but I'm just like,
you're right.
This is not the Gucci man that his fans.
Goody Mob, when they switched to and did that World Party.
But that was them though. I think that was them.
That's what I'm saying. They had one. They had one
song
when they was with Organized Noise.
I never heard World.
And then when they went to World Party, it was like World Party. It was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it was a lot different. It wasn't as so.
I never heard World Party.
Yeah,
World Party was bad, man.
I ain't gonna say it was bad. It just wasn't.
It wasn't them, man. It wasn't woke Goody Mob.
It didn't have a soul for what they was known for. But that's what I'm saying. Just like. When I listened to Travis Porter, and when I listened to Travis Porter's mixtape, I'm like, these niggas make some good music. When they got a deal, they made them, that whole album was strip club songs, which was bad. Like, that's not something you should do.
Right.
So what happens is, when you get on the label, and they give you a direction, hey, you do this, you do this. And Cole said, I don't want to do this.
Yeah. And again, like, your point is valid. Both of your point is valid. Because if he did give an internet machine like that, it definitely would be different, and definitely would be a whole other tone.
And then he
originality can go.
And another one, oh my God.
Come back and then start doing his own thing. People be like, what?
Another example, 3-6 Mafia. When them niggas signed that big deal and they got on that TV show, lolly. I said, what? And I'm talking about Die Hard, 3-6, talk about world domination, business style.
But the thing about that is, they had a core fan base before they did that. So if once they leave that and they go back and start making music, people will fuck with them again because they go back to the original sound that's not the industry sound. But when you start out in the industry doing a certain thing and get popular, like say Drake. Now just say Drake leave the industry and start trying to do his own thing. You like
he got a whole lot.
The way the switch up gonna be like what he really want, because Drake said he really want to be a singer.
He said that.
He said that. He said that for years.
Well, I don't think I ain't gonna lie.
He said he really wants to sing.
I don't think he'll have a.
I heard that out his own mouth on the interview. Now, what y'all think that's gonna sound like?
This the thing. I think Drake
Cole sang better than that nigga.
No, see now I think now you just kind of don't like Drake. Like I don't fuck with Drake. I feel like Drake got a whole lot of avenues he can go because he do it all now.
Right.
It's just like I don't
Drake. If Drake ever get free from the industry, that nigga gonna turn into Post Malone. You seen Post Malone lately?
Yeah.
And he gonna give a fuck about how he look.
Now Drake's not gonna do that. Drake, I think he cares too much.
What people think.
Yeah. He cared too much. And I feel like it would have been smart for him to just go ahead and do his own thing and leave the label. Because Cole right now, if this man, he was selling that mixtape, you pay whatever you want to pay. So if you put $1 in, which I know some people like, I fuck with Cole, I'm gonna put 5, I'm gonna put 10. That's a lot of money. If you pay 1,
yeah.
You think they're gonna be worth money in the future?
Huh?
The hard copies that he's giving out?
Definitely.
Nigga, I'm buying hard copies.
I'm saying the ones he's actually giving out, like the moment that he's in.
If he signed them?
Yeah.
But the reason why I'm gonna get back, and we spoke
about this. You got a DMX album, he dead right now, and it's signed by him.
It's because it's hard to find like even hard copies, but I'm gonna buy me a hard copy. Like you can buy it off his website.
Well, you got a Drake, Kendrick, or Cole, because they were considered top 3 of this era. Yeah, you know.
I'm buying a hard copy.
You never open it.
No,
people listening to it.
I got a CD player. The reason why I got a CD player because
it's good to have the original CD. Yeah, you call it.
The reason why I ended up buying a CD player, I bought it for like $20 from Walmart, is because I wanted the Jay-Z and R. Kelly album.
Best of both worlds.
The first Best of Both Worlds.
Hey, that is a great album.
It's a great album.
I
don't give a damn what nobody say. That
Best
album
of Both Worlds, front to back.
Man, the man and the music is 2 totally different things.
Listen, I don't give a damn if you judge me or not, because there's still people listening to R. Kelly. Stop bullshitting. I know y'all do. I still listen to R. Kelly. I don't care what you say.
I'm about to go listen to the Best of Both Worlds right now.
Right, but you know why I bought it? Because you can't listen to it nowhere.
You can't? It ain't nowhere?
Jay-Z don't got it on everything. They got it. It's right. You can't listen to it on YouTube, nothing. So I said, what? I went on Amazon or eBay and I bought a copy. And
that might be good, but
because just say for instance all this stuff go down, like you don't own nothing. So I'm like, I'm gonna start buying CDs.
Like, hey, look.
Yeah.